Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all very well. It's Cozy Reading Night this weekend. Cozy Reading Night, winter Cozy Reading Night is this weekend. It's Saturday, the 25th of January, between the hours of 7 PM till 10 PM GMT. Now, normally I do my TBR video on the day that Cozy Reading Night is, but this is a few days before Cozy Reading Night and I am super pumped and super hyped for it. So I thought I would put it out now and just find out if any of you guys planning on joining in, or if you didn't know about it, then please do join in. It's an evening just whereby we get cozy, we chill, we read, we have a lovely warm time, and just have a lovely time between the hours of 7 PM till 10 PM GMT. But you may well want to do it that time in your time zone. I've just watched April's video from Getting Hugger With It, and she's actually doing it on Friday because she's going to see Little Women on Saturday night, and I completely respect anyone's decision to forego Cozy Reading Night in order to watch Little Women, because I love Little Women. But I thought I would show you all the things that I'm planning on doing. So first of all, starting with what I'm getting cozy with, this blanket. Minnie bought this blanket for David for Christmas. She saved up all her pennies and bought it for him, and it is just the warm. It's just like fleecy on the inside and then like this on the, and it's just so lovely. And it's massive. It's a king size one, which Minnie thought she would get him that one for Christmas because it meant that I could enjoy that as well. So I'll definitely be cozying up beneath that. Oh, it's taking everything I've got not to just get cozy with that right now. Also, David's mum got me a library candle for Christmas. Oh God, I've just opened it. It smells absolutely lovely. From Chase and Wonder. And this is what it looks like. Look at all those lovely books on it. Isn't that lovely? And it is, God, rich wood, amber, pink pepper and pomegranate scented. Now, David lit this when I just had bought it, and I blew it out instantly and said, no, we're saving that for a Cozy Reading Night. So Cozy Reading Night is here and we will be doing that. Now, what will we be eating, I hear you all ask? We're making this is going to be a big thing. Normally, some Cozy Reading Nights I'm like, oh, we'll see how I feel on the day or whatever, but like, we've been talking about this and we are up for a proper full-on Cozy Reading Night, and we're actually going to have, David suggested this, we're going to have cornbread and mac and cheese for dinner on Saturday night, which will be lovely. Now, David makes an amazing cornbread, and it is from Jamie Oliver's Comfort Food. This is what, look, you can see how well I've used this, where it's coming off, and this is he makes some cornbread, and he also makes chipotle butter. So David will be making that, and then that means I'll be in charge of mac and cheese. I haven't decided what mac and cheese recipe to do yet, so I need to get my hands on a mac and cheese recipe, and I'll make mac and cheese. I haven't decided what sort of sweet things we'll be having, but yeah, cornbread and mac and cheese is on the menu for Saturday night. And then in terms of the reading, because that's the most important thing of all of it, I'm going to split the evening into 3 hours. So the first hour, I'm going to be in the bath, getting out of the bath, chilling, having a lovely time. And during that time, I'm going to read the Simple Things magazine. So this is a magazine that I love anyway. And Laura, my cousin Laura, and her husband Tom, and their daughter Delia, got me the subscription of this for my birthday. So it's lovely. It meant that I don't have to go out and buy it. It arrives to my house. And this is the January edition. But I've got a feeling that the February one may well be here either tomorrow, which is Friday, or Saturday, which is the day of Cozy Reading Night. So I've definitely got this to read, because although I've flicked through it, I haven't read in depth any of the articles, and like, I'm very interested in these. For example, this one, Ethical Money, How Your Spending and Saving Can Be a Force for Good. We'll eat again, mutton, turkey, farmhouse scramble, corned beef and oatmeal pie. It's been 80 years since Second World War rationing gave British mealtimes a new culinary twist. So yeah, I really enjoy the articles in here. So although I flicked through and looked at sort of like the quicker things, I haven't properly read the whole thing. So I will be reading this, and then if the second, if February arrives, then I'll be picking that up as well. So that's what I'm going to do for the first hour. The second hour, I'm going to be reading Red, White and Royal Blue by Mcchrystal, which has sort of been doing its rounds on BookTube at the moment. Everyone seems to be having a really lot of fun with this book, and I'm looking forward to reading it. So also, it's from the US. It's really floppy and lovely. They do those lovely sort of like floppy hardbacks. And this is, I mean, from what I've gathered, and I haven't actually looked into it, this is just literally from what I've heard from people talking about it, this is about the son of the President of the United States and the Prince of Wales falling in love with each other, and it's a sort of like romance story, and I am here for that. The tagline on it says, true love isn't always diplomatic, and it sounds like it's going to be really fun. Like on the back it says, outrageously fun, I loved every second. Oh, that's from the author of Daisy Jones and the Six. Absorbing, hilarious, tender, sexy, this book had everything I craved. So yeah, so looking forward to reading that, and that's what I'm going to be picking up in the second hour. And then the last hour, I'm going to be listening to an audiobook, but also doing something quite exciting while I listen to that audiobook. So, the lovely people at Sudio Sweden who have sent me these, so hashtag gifted, and I've not worked with, because it's never been like an ad video, it's just always been that they've sent me a product in return for an honest review, and my honest review is that their products are all great. They have sent me some new cordless headphones, which are like proper in your ear, guys. Oh, look at those. I can hear her talking to me there. Splash proof, rain proof, well, weatherproof basically, and they come in this little case that will be much less easy for me to lose than the previous ones that I did lose, and with this little cord on it. And I love cordless headphones because it means that I can listen to stuff and get on with other stuff. So I'm going to be listening to an audiobook, which I haven't yet decided on. Do you know what? I think I'm going to revisit Girls Will Be Girls by Emma O'Toole, which is a non-fiction book that I read about 3 or 4 years ago and loved, about well, it was very much like, I really appreciated that book because it felt like my relationship with feminism, like the way she was when she was younger, and she believed things were equal and before she'd really looked at it and stuff like that. So I very much, and I want to know how that sort of stood up after 4 years. So I might well listen to that, but I'm going to be listening to that using my new headphones. Sudio Sweden have been kind enough to give me a link. So this isn't an affiliate link, it just means you get money off. I think it's 15% off link, and I will link that down below. A code, and I will link that down below if you guys want to use that, but I'll be using those on the night. And then while I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm gonna do a puzzle. And I bought this 500-piece puzzle because David has no interest in puzzles, and a 1,000-piece puzzle is just too much to sort of take on in an hour. But I have tried to lure him in with this one because it's got all sort of like animals on it. So it's got lions and flamingos and I was going to say leopards, but what I was pointing out at the time was zebra. And yeah, so I'm going to do that while listening and just chilling out. And I think if anything's going to tempt David into doing a puzzle, it's one that's got animals on it. So that's how I'm going to spend my last hour of Cozy Reading Night. So those are my Cozy Reading Night plans. Would love to hear what your Cozy Reading Night plans are. Are you planning on joining in? Have you read Red, White and Blue? What's your favourite puzzle to do? And yeah, I guess I will see you all on the evening. As I said, I'm going to be active on Instagram and Twitter throughout using the hashtag Cozy Reading Night, and I'll be vlogging the night, and that vlog will be up on Sunday as well. So I'll see you all again then. Thanks, bye!